Hello guys, welcome to this interview type video. We're gonna be interviewing different people based on what they did for their ride. And the first person up, we'll be interviewing everyone that got dropped out from the contest, the new contest. If you haven't checked it out, there will be a link to Darklink's video. But the new contest is basically a tournament bracket style thing. But the first person that we're going to interview is Powell, who was able to do voice chat. Majority of the people didn't do voice chat, which was totally fine. So I just voiced over it. But yeah, Powell was able to do some voice chat. And yeah, so we're gonna listen to what he has to say.
I thought like, okay, yeah, that kind of South American theme, and then just went up and looked like, okay, what kind of countries, locations, areas that people are maybe familiar with are
Mhm.
in South America. So I found a nice themed map, and there was this idea of Peru as a kind of Aztec or Mayan kind of temple state, so to say. Then I felt like, okay, that could do it, and yeah, then I kind of mixed it with a bit of jungle and the expedition theme, because then I thought, okay, hang on, Peru. Then I had somehow Indiana Jones in my mind and thought, okay, you could somehow combine that, have the exploration aspect kind of with safari cars in there, and then theme it um, k- like a site for science and archaeology, and that was kind of the whole thinking process. And then it was just okay, you put that element and you try to build the volcano piece in the other corner, but then also keep reminding myself, okay, you want to focus on something realistic, so you also need back of back of house door areas with some facility stuff. There could then also hide my event triggers and stuff. Yeah. Also, first of all, the idea of competition I always like. It's always funny and kind of pushes yourself somehow,
Mhm.
and you maybe put in some kind of extra 10% in the given amount of time.
Mhm.
Um, a bit striking for me was that I think many people had the diorama challenge in mind when they tried to tackle this task, or at least that was what I saw in some of the builds that were shown, that it's at the moment still that focus on, okay, it's kind of the diorama challenge, so we just make everything look fancy surrounding the ride, and then we just put a bit of theming on the ride, and then that's it.
Mhm.
And that was something where I thought, okay, maybe next time just clarify where to focus on. Should we just focus on the ride itself and theming that? So, for example, there was like a Ferris wheel ride that was themed to travel. It was some kind of machine that rotated. It was very futuristic, and that for me then kind of catched the spirit of this whole competition as, okay, we are theming the ride and give it kind of meaning, a visual storytelling applied there. That was kind of what I went for too, and maybe people don't know yet, or don't want to do it like rethinking their process of looking at things and kind of building things in a new way, because I mean they're used to kind of the coast to be a monthly challenge. So yeah, maybe that's one striking point there.
And yeah, so Pal's build was actually pretty decent. If you want to check out the winners, definitely check out Jod was against Pal. And Pal's build is very good. I really like it. It's very much more, I guess, vanilla-like, which is very cool. I love this, like, sort of volcano in the back here. It's very nice. Almost looks like a chocolate chip, but I like it. And I love the foliage you did around here. The terraining you did around here with the cover, is really nice. And you have this really nice sort of backlot area. You also have some really nice effects for the Ferris wheel, which I think is really cool, especially since you really themed it. You put it inside this sort of Mayan temple, and you really put all of this sort of together, putting, all these sort of pieces. And I really like what you did here. I really like all these, like, sort of, uh, bridges and everything, or not bridges, but stairs and stuff. So I really like what you did here, pal. So yeah, great talking to you, and we're gonna move on to the next one. And this is verkip's build. We will be taking a bigger, deep look into it after we do the interview. So, without further ado, here's verkip's interview when I interviewed him. I didn't really have an overall plan for my build. I was just experimenting, and the broken ship in a small river came from that experimenting. Moved further with the build and was very happy with it. I didn't want any buildings in the beginning to focus on nature, but I figured I could make a small shop that fits in the pirate jungle style to spice things up. It was very bland in the beginning, so I completely destroyed the building and started all over again, and the end result is way better. I'm very happy with my submission. It was close but fair match. Robo is a great builder, and winning against him was pretty hard. Just happy I got to showcase how far I've come to the greater building community, and I hope to build some more stuff like this next competition. Alright, now that the interview is out of the way, we're going to start night, as that is what he gives us. Let me actually get out of 0.9, move, and zoom. And he started us in night, so I guess we'll start viewing it in night. But from judging from the lights and the colors, it's very beautiful. I love the blues throughout this waterfall area. It just really, really works very nicely. And the green lanterns throughout all the trees is just really nice. Really feels piratey. Something I did notice is there's a cannon that fires and then blows up this thing over here, which is a really cool effect. And I'm a little sad that it didn't get captured in the pictures. I think that is one downfall of just having pictures. And yeah, so it's pretty exciting. We'll have preview videos in the future. But over here we have this, like, sort of really nice little shop. We got, like, little bananas hanging on, like, some ropes. It's like a nice little fruit shop. It's just really, really cute. And I really like how you've done this sort of back lot, or back area back here. But yeah, I really like how you've done, like, the benches and everything, and even put crates underneath all of the sort of, picnic tables, make them feel like it's just completely supported by these crates. Your foliage is really nice. I love the pinks and the yellows throughout here. And I really, really like it. I really love how you, like, even put a water wheel in this, with, like, a little pirate's wheel. I love that. That's really cool. Toucan is a nice touch. This over here, you get just nice, again, some really nice foliage. Nothing crazy, just got, like, a few cannons lying around. Got this really nicely built bridge that the guests would cross over to here, which would lead you to the exit of the Ferris wheel. This is a super cool build because it really incorporates sort of the water, and I love how you got this sort of storytelling. You got maybe this rowboat that's sort of like the pirates abandoned it after it crashed as it was going over the falls, and I really like that little detail. I also love how the falls actually just go under the bridge, under the Ferris wheel. I think that's super cool. I really love that detail, and how it just sort of flows down here. You got barrels and a broken rowboat, with, like, maybe a crate falling out, some barrels flying down, and cannons, and it's super, super cool. I love what you've done here, especially since, like, you got even ropes, like, sort of stringing downward. Maybe they just, like, collapsed just now. It's just really nice details, honestly, throughout there, and your colors are very spot on. Coming through here, you got some, like, nice fort type thing. It's just really cool. I love what you've done with the build, with the fences and everything. It's just very, very, very nice. Fantastic details for Kip. And I hope you enter the next BoB competition, because I'd love to see what more you do with this. And I, again, also love that you put even a little, like, wait time thing for the Ferris wheel. That's really cool. But yeah, definitely compete again, verkip. I would love to see what you do next. So yeah, that's it for verkips. Next, we have Mert 2006, which built this amazing Disneyland railroad. But he also allowed me to interview him, and he had a short thing to say. But here's what he had to say about his build. Mert 2006 said, "I'm really happy with how the build turned out. First time submitting something for a competition. It was a fast building process, which I just finished in one stint. In the beginning, I couldn't think of what to build with the transport, but I was watching some YouTube and I saw a review of Adventureland, Iowa. I was really inspired, so I went with a train station and small part of a monorail." Alright, so after that interview, what Mert 2006 did was to do a sort of Iowa style build, themed to like sort of that Disneyland style. And I really like what he did. He has sort of the Disneyland like sort of train, and I really like the or the overhead train station. It's a really cool idea. I also really enjoy the monorail through here. It feels very Disney. And again, very nice foliage. It's very, very wonderful. Love the rock work throughout here. And it feels actually very Disneyland, Disney World-esque building. I also enjoy this sort of water area with these water fountains. I am curious what you did to make these pillars. You did a roof full plank. And then under that, you just did you did some trim. So you just used a lot of Shy Guy stuff. Very cool. Really, really like that. You also made some really nice covers for the Shy Guy area and these nice lamps, which I really, really like. And yeah, the Ferris wheel is really nice. Got this nice backlot building. And you got all these nice, like, sort of like back areas. It's a very nice building at night. Nothing too crazy. Just some simple lights. And yeah, it just looks nice. Very, very nice. And yeah, we'll move on to the next one. Capitalism did not do an interview, but we will just still take a look at his build. He was up against, I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was Astro. It might be incorrect, though. I actually don't remember the lineup. But yeah, this build was very, very nice. Really enjoyed it. I think it was Candyland was the theme. And what you did here was very wonderful. I love the chocolatey builds. And I also love the interiors here. You got like a little chessboard that you made. And you got this little nice shop. You got this sort of crematorium, I guess. With these pipes, which is really cool. It's like sort of maybe, almost like a winery, maybe. Very cool detail. I love this bakery with a bedroom up here, and also like a nice painting little room. You also got like a nice TV area. You built a nice couch, which is made out of chocolate chips, I think, or Oreos. I mean, they're not called Oreos. What? And then you got this nice fireplace. You got a film shoot here, or photography. You got a wedding going on here. I don't know why the wedding has TNT. But, you know, got another bedroom, another TV. Yeah, this is just super cool. I love that you built all the crazy interiors. You got a nice bedroom there. You have a nice kitchen here. Wow, this is super cool, actually. I don't know what this is. Oh, he spilled hot chocolate. That's cute. Or beer, I mean. That's very cute. I love this little, like, Candyland bush, I guess. Really nice couch against the TV. Got these nice bedrooms, and also a nice bathroom up there, which has a massive shower. Which is pretty, I love it, though. Got another nice bedroom. Got this beautiful kitchenette with these, nice seating areas, and another bedroom up here. And I love the details that you just put in. It's so cool. I wish people had been able to see all that really, really cool detail. And I especially just love all these details in the windows and everything. I also love this custom fence that you made around this lake. I assume the lake is supposed to be like frosting, or something of the sort. And I love it. It's very, very amazing. And I love that you even centered the Ferris wheel and made it sort of like actually the center point, where it's like all focused up to this one build, and it's very, very impressive. I really like it and love how you have all these like frosting um, mountains. So really, really great job, capitalism. Fantastic build, and hope you join the next BoB build. Really love the effort you put into all these interiors. All right, the next one we'll be looking at is Ed's build, with the sort of Alaskan theme. But first, we'll take a look at what he had to say in his interview. Ed said, "My first thought was, what is the Ferris wheel normally meant for? In theme parks, it's more of an observational purpose. In nature, people like to watch, spot wildlife in national parks and such, so I came up with the idea of a wildlife spotting Ferris wheel. At first, I had two different places in mind, Africa and North America. I'm already working on an East African themed area in my personal project, Nova Magica Park. I wanted to try something different, so I chose North America. Now I had to decide which animal I was going to use my Ferris wheel for, and I'm lucky there's a great mod called Wild, which contains a lot of different animal props. I thought the bear would be perfect for an Alaskan-themed bear spotting Ferris wheel. Of course, an Alaskan-themed area needs a nice creek, river for the juicy salmons that the bears like to eat, and a nice log cabin. So I started with the river and the cabin. After those two, there was only really the foliage and a lot of detailing to do. I had to spend a lot of time on little details like ground texture, custom brickwork, custom benches, custom pathing, and the custom hunting stand. Although I didn't get to the next round, I had a lot of fun building it." Alright, so after that interview, it was actually super interesting hearing his thoughts. I really liked how he just sort of branched off from coming just an animal, and I really like that. I especially love the way that you did all these rocks. If you're curious how he did it, he used these fels rocks, which are really underused, but he used them and stacked them onto each other, and then used burial mounds to get sort of the right feel with the dirt and everything, and it just works really well with the colors that you did here. Also love this little canoe coming in as well with these little ducks. Very nicely done. The colors are wonderful with the bushes and the grass and everything. This is really good with this hot drink stand. Love how you did this. I assume those are all little rocks. It is. It's all little tiny rocks for the roof. And it's a little hot drinks stand. Really love that. I also love how you use the burial mounds again, to sort of make it, fill in there. I really love that idea, and I love the way that you did this AC unit. It's very much more custom than what most other people might do. But I really like what you did here, and I really love this little sort of hint to a backlot. The trees are, again, very nice, really beautiful. Love the way that you did the geese through here. Again, beautiful foliage all throughout here. Got this nice signpost, pointed to drinks and the lodge. And then you got these wonderful lampposts that you made, and this nice bridge. I think this bridge is actually custom. It is. Yeah, it is a lot of custom pieces, or not custom, but just a lot of poles, which is very, very cool. I love how you've done the pole bridge. It's very beautiful. Then you have the Alpine Creek Lodge. I love how you, I really like how you sort of faded a piece where it's like sort of hinging off. And you got a little bear. That's cute. You got like a really like sort of old-timey log cabin here. And it's really cool. I love how you've done all these bricks with these vertical stones. Using the stone, I've never used the Neolithic pack really, but this is a fantastic use of these pieces to make like bricks. And then you went insane, and you made an entire chimney. You are literally insane. Are you like okay, Ed? This is insane. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? This is super crazy though. Really amazing. Love that you did the texturing. And I love the way that you even put like little burial mounds in there just for the little grass details. It's just so wow. Also love the little cat. That's a nice detail. Great use of all the little cushions, and all of the foliage over here is really nice. I also really like this watchtower. It's almost like a fire watchtower. But it's really nice. I love how you got like little like binoculars or whatever, and like a shotgun in there. It's just really nice details. You also got this nice dining table in there, and you just got a nice little bear statue, which I think is really cool. And over here you got sort of a really nice theme breaking through the roof, and the roof is also stupidly custom. Like, oh my god. Like, the entire build is almost made out of custom pieces, which is literally insane to me. Just using basic shapes, which is absolutely insane. This is a fantastic build. I love the way that you actually connected the Ferris wheel using cylinders to connect it to the rest of the building. This is just a really fantastic build. If we take a look at it at night, it's nothing too crazy. I got some nice green glow, and you got some just some nice lighting. It's nothing crazy, but it looks very nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and I hope you join the next BoB competition. Next, we are going to be talking about Luke Silly's, and his build was the Sydney Opera House, so let's go and jump into what he had to say. Luke Silly's said, I was pretty nervous about my submission. The Australasian theme was really difficult to make either A, unique in terms of Australian desert, New Zealand mountains around a Ferris wheel, or B, not leaning too much into something like Lord of the Rings that, while filmed in New Zealand, is not necessarily true to the culture there. So I went with hyperrealism and attempted the Sydney Opera House. It was a lot of fun to build, to not think about the paths into the theater, the spaces below, and sitting down the actual submission. I started with those outlines, and it took a lot of time to manually place most of the pieces since I had to completely break the grid and use Freedom 2K to get any of that done. It was easily one of my most meticulous builds. The reason I was not too confident, so many builders in this community can get incredible looking fantasy builds. For me, I enjoy building and am best at really realistic builds, which means I intentionally place limitations on my scenery to what is realistic and therefore is less flashy. And yeah, back to looking at it more deeply. Alright, after that interview, I really enjoyed your build, Luke. I think it was a very close one. I don't remember what the vote was at the end. I don't know if that was revealed, but either way, I think this was very, very good. I love the amount of details, and starting at the front, you have this really nice frontal border right here. It feels very harbory, where the Sydney Opera House, is located. You've used the tires here very nicely. It looks very nice, and I love the details you put in with these ropes. At the end of this post, you don't have any more, but you have really nice ropes, and I love that you put little nice lighting on the edges there. I also like that you did this really beautiful glass fence, especially with the Ferris wheel just on this full one tile. It is very, just thin, and it's very, very cool. And yeah, it's very nice. I love this little planter that you have as well. That is a very nice planter. Got a lot of people that need to go to the bathroom, apparently. And I'm actually curious. I'm very curious how you did this wall. Is this just beveled? Oh no, it's half walls. Okay. And then some fans. All right. Yeah, that's very, very, very nicely done. You just did a lot of half walls through here, and then using the curb walls, which is a really nice move, actually. As it's very smooth. Got some nice life buoys, and you also did this wonderful little gift shop. I don't know if I can see all the details, but you have this very nice gift shop in here, and you also put some really nice details with the sort of cutaway. You got these supports and piping in there, and it's just really, really nice. I love that you put all this piping in. You also have this nice offices. I did not realize that the Opera House has offices. Am I crazy to think that? But yeah, that is very, very cool. I guess it is an opera house. I guess you need it. But yeah, and then over here you got like a sort of bar dining, like fine dining area, which I think is really pretty. Um, it's just really really nice. Wonderful little chandeliers that you've created here. I actually, is this a whole piece or is this? Oh, it's just using the wall lamps. Oh, that's very clever. And then you got this sort of balcony leading out to this beautiful glass sideway cutaway roof, and it's very beautiful. Again, wonderful job on the cutaways you've done here. I think no one could have done it better than you with the cutaways. Another great window there. And then over here you got this really nice theater where this sort of entrance leads into the theater, and you got it all sort of leading to the opera house. You also have some very nice or not chairs, but stairs up to the areas where they would, get up to the seating areas. And again, you did like really nice entrances, and these whole like dining and these bar areas are very, very nice. You just really, really perfected it. Um, Also, great use of the pillars to make it actually feel very much like an opera house. That is very nicely done. Now, the Sydney Opera House roof is just a bunch of borders, it seems, and a bunch of shapes that are there. But yeah, I love how it looks. I'm curious how it looks like at night, and it still looks amazing. You do an amazing job with the lighting, Luke. Love these chandeliers that you made here. Love that you made two variations too. Very nicely done. And then really nice low lighting in the opera house. Really sells it. Also love how you have like little seating area here. That's really cool. And the gift shop looks really nice. But yeah, wonderful job, Luke. Wonderful, wonderful submission. I hope you can join the next one because I would definitely love to see what you got next planned. Because this is literally a fantastic job. So yeah. So let's move on to the last one, which is Arma. Next we have Arma, which went against Astro, and their theme I think was holiday, if I remember correctly. And yeah, let's see what they had to say about what their building process was. About the build, I did some brainstorming and came to the conclusion it was easier for me to work on some sort of fictional Christmas-esque holiday. I thought of Stardew Valley, Feast of the Winter Star, and decided I wanted the Ferris wheel to actually represent a star like that. So yeah, the first day I made some, in my opinion, good progress, actually shaping the hill and plopping the Ferris wheel on top. I did a little bit of decorations too. I try to put in more effort than I usually do with theming, and this is the first time I actually use shapes, for example. Alright, since after that, what they did was, let's just take a look here. Yeah, so they made some really nice borders and sort of trellises here. It seems like they use a lot of vanilla pieces, which is really cool. I like this wall. You did these sort of like holding walls or whatever those are called. I'll come up with it at some point. But I really like it, and the colors of the wood is very, very beautiful. I love that a lot. Also, I love the roof with the cubes. That's a nice detail as well. But yeah, you come up here, you got some nice lights, a nice tree, little, sort of tree in the middle. And you got some beautiful little entrance building here with the colors. These colors really fit the style. And yeah, I love this. This is super, super cool. And I love this little tower. I'm actually curious how you did this. Oh, that's actually a really nice detail using the border step slope. Yeah, that's a really cool detail. Also, I liked how you sort of put all of these like sort of raised cornices up. It's really beautiful. This is a really nice piece, Arma, that you made here. So yeah. Again, nice foliage, nice rock work. Really like how you've raised the Ferris wheel up in the air. And very, very nice build. So yeah. I hope you, oh, actually, let's take a look at night. I almost forgot. So nothing too crazy, just some simple green and red lights. But it is very beautiful nonetheless. But yeah, I hope you build the next BoB. That'd be really cool. Definitely sign up for it. But with that, that is the last one, guys. So if you would like to join the BoB competition, go check out the video. Or not the video, but go in the Parkitect Discord and sign on up. If you would like to see who won and the winners builds, take a look at Dirklink's video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a great rest of your day.